Okay.
You go live when you want. So.
Cool. All right, we're in. All right, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right. Bye.
All right. Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. I'm just going to grab a couple of weights. So today we're going to be doing, of course, belly booty. My name is Rachel, by the way. We're going to be doing some booty belly. So if you want to grab weights, all who are joining us, light weights, or you can go body weight on this. You're definitely going to want a mat, and you're going to want a towel just in case, right? So I'm going to grab my weights, and I'll be right back. And just so you know, for weights today, I've chosen 2 weights for my leg series. I'm going 10s, but just know that you can go whatever weight you feel most comfortable with. Like we do, we're going to be going 50, 40, 30, so make sure it's a weight that you feel comfortable using for a full series, or feel free to drop that weight. And then I chose a lighter weight for my core work that we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing some rotational work, so definitely choose a weight that is comfortable for rotation, as well as an overhead weighted exercise as we come up from a sit-up. So something that you, once again, feel comfortable with as you extend your arms up overhead, bringing those shoulders down. So I'll be going through all the explanation of all of that. Glad you're joining us this morning with BreakOut Studios. We're going to be warming up as we do. I know I don't really like to watch my videos, but I had the chance to go back and watch my video last week. And what I recognized is that I cued the inchworms one way and I did it another because my muscle memory kicked in. So I'm going to show you how I do it, and I just do it because, like I said, as I cued the second one that we actually did, was I like to stretch my back out. And so as I tuck my chin to my chest and I roll out into that inchworm position, it allows me to feel more mobility within my back. So we'll be going over that as well. I recognize I left my water over there as well, so I'm gonna grab that real quick. So, like I said, we're gonna be going 50, 40, 30s. We're gonna start with a warm up. We're gonna be doing, of course, our glutes, hips, a couple of warm-up opportunities, so definitely modify according to where you are today. Every body feels different every day, so honor yourself. We're going to start with that inchworm as we did last week. So like I mentioned in my brief, I guess kind of an amend to what I did differently, was we're actually going to tuck the chin to the chest as we roll out. So my feet are about hip width apart on the inchworm. My shoulders are rolled down and back. I'm going to tuck my chin to my chest. I'm going to deconstruct all the way down, getting a nice length around the back of my body before I come all the way out to my full plank position. From here today, we're going to go ahead and just tuck the knee right to the elbow, because we're going to do another series to warm the body up as well. So that's going to be our round 1 of warm up. On this, we're going to just go 2 rounds. We'll go 40s and then 30s just to kind of check in, because our next series will help continue with that warm up. So I'm going to get our timer going. Modify, of course, according to your body. Make sure the belly button is back towards the spine, lengthening along the back side of the body and warming the core up. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Check that chin to the chest. Deconstruct. Allow everything to kind of roll down. Now walk that all the way out. Find your plank position. Drive the energy through those heels. Bring the right knee to elbow, then left knee to elbow, and now walk back up. Hiking those hips as high as you can. What allows that to happen is bring that belly button back, back, back towards the spine. Gently walk out. Nice and controlled here. Tap and tap. And walk back. And come on up. It's just a beautiful way to warm the body up. I saw some fluffy clouds out there. Ooh, here it is. This is the end of your first round. Let's finish it out. And come on up. Nice. Shake it off. We're going to do one more round like that. This next round is only going to be 30 seconds. So see where you can modify. See if you can really drive energy through the hips, through the heels. And we're going to get going in my glasses for my timer. We're going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chin to chest. Roll it down. Take that full stretch. Walk it all the way out. Tap and tap. Belly button back, 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 back. And take it out. And tuck that chin to chest. drop, lengthen, and walk, and tap, and tap, and up, and good. Breathing, breathing. Wind out, breathe. This is our last one for this series. Up, up, and walk it back. Nice. And shake it off. Hopefully you feel a little bit warmer than about a couple minutes ago. So series 2 that's going to help us get warmed up. We're going to do what are called chair squats, or square squats, not chair. That was a fib. We're going to walk our squats in a square position. We're going to go to the right first, then to the left. We're going to go 50 seconds. Then we're going to go into double reverse lunges and double curtsies. So what that looks like is this. The first exercise, like I mentioned, we're going forward. You're going to step forward into your squat. You're going to step side into your squat. You're going to step back and then lateral again. Now we're going to repeat this, but to the left. You're going to step forward. You're going to step lateral. You're going to step reverse, then lateral. We're going to repeat that 50 seconds. Exercise 2. This round can be weighted. This is definitely a booty exercise. You are going to be taking a reverse lunge. Let me step back, sorry. You're going to step back into a double reverse lunge. Then you're going to tuck that leg into a double curtsy. We want to try to keep it somewhat narrow. We're going to go right leg only, then we're going to repeat it on the left leg. Going double reverse to double curtsy. Again, this can be weighted or non-weighted. Think about that weight though. We're going a full 40 seconds on that set. We're going to start first with the 50 seconds square squats. So let us start with the 50 seconds. We're going to step forward. We'll step forward with the right leg first. Find your easy breezy squat. We're going to walk it. Let's walk. Front, side, back, lateral. Front, left, back. Good. Try to move it. As you're moving it, make sure the belly button is still back towards the spine, protecting and keeping you from hyperflexing that back, especially because your arms are up, with the torso remaining upright. That tends to be the culture. Try to keep the heat on those legs. So keep that slight bend, warming the legs up, warming the hips. Breathing, breathing. Your heart may be moving by now. I know my breathing's changing, definitely. Breathing, breathing. Good. Try to stay lateral. You'll see my knee dropped internal rotation a little bit, so that just means I'm getting tired. So noticing those places on the body. We're going to start with that double reverse lunge to a double curtsy. You're going to want to grab your weights. Shoulders roll down and back. This can also be done weight free. So double back, tuck, double curtsy, double. Now the weight should be in the front heel. Shoulders should be down and back, making sure that the torso is still upright and the weight is just right in that booty. You should feel it driving through the right glute. Drop and drop. Inhaling and exhaling. Feels a little humid here in Tucson. I know some people mentioned a rain dance. Let's bring it. Last one. Drop and drop. Let it go. We're going to switch sides. We're going to move right on over to that left side. Left leg is stable. Right leg is going to drop back. We're moving. 3, 2, 1. Double down. And double. And double. And double. Good. We're going to move to a belly exercise after this. Okay? I promise. Double. And double. Weight is in the heel of that left foot. Good. We're in it to win it. Double, 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 double. I know last week was 4th of July, right? We were talking about hot dogs. Did not go for snoring dogs. We just did not. We ended up just doing barbecue. Last one. There it is. We're going back. We're going into the square squats. So walking, we'll start this time to the left because we're just going to go 2 times through this. before we hit the mat, or I lie, before we get a little core in. So let us go ahead and we're gonna go, let's go 50 seconds with the squares. So we're gonna step forward with that left leg, make sure we're in a squat position, torso is upright, shoulders down and back. Let's walk it. Front, side, back, side, front, side, back, side. Good. We did do fireworks though. I was impressed to see how many people did fireworks. I know a couple of the big places didn't allow them this year, but it was nice to see the sky light up. I know my grandson was thrilled. We did the traditional sparklers, and I grew up doing snakes. I don't know if anybody remembers those. Just looks like a black coil burning, but it's just fun. A little tradition in the holiday, right? Side to side, lateral, lateral, side, back, side. Let's go, last time through. Breathing, breathing, challenge, 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 challenge. Nice. We're gonna double down. 40 seconds is going on the clock. Let's make this one much more narrow. So wherever you were, and of course protecting the knees. So make sure the weight is in the heel and in the ball of foot. So double down, double. Just keep it nice and concentrated right on those hips. We're going 40 seconds. Let's bring it. Double. Good. 2 by 2s. Hup. Inhaling and exhaling. Breathing, breathing. Hope everybody had a good, safe 4th of July. Breathing, 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 breathing. Clock is on, I promise. Last one, back and side. There it is. Shake it out. Probably feeling it about now, which makes me happy. We're gonna switch to the left leg. Last time, last side like this. Then we'll move on to even more fun. Inhale. As you exhale, place that right foot back. Let's double, double. Remember, see if you can narrow that stance just a smidge. Bring the weight, heel of that left foot in the ball of the right, and just keep the body weight back, back, back. Keep it in the boo, te, the boo, te. Inhaling. Once again, you might notice my toes are like floating. That's how much body weight is in the back of the body. So if you feel like your toes are gripping or assisting, relax, relax. Breathing, breathing. There it is. Shake it out. Go ahead, walk it off. Hydrate if you need. I know I'm going to before we go into our first core exercise. So we're going to focus on some rotational muscles today, our obliques, right? So did a little bit of that with our warm-up with our plank into our knee tuck, focusing on the lower abdominal wall. This time you're going to do a weighted exercise. So last week we did a turnout sumo squat. So you want to find a comfortable position where as I come down with my knees in a bent position, that my knees aren't floating in, that I have a nice comfortable stance here. Weight is literally drilling through my knee into the heel, into the ground. My weight is going to be shoulder height. Shoulders are rolled down and back. I'm going to rotate, notice my torso stays nice and straight, right? I'm not going to allow everything to wobble. I don't want any rotation in my hips. I'm just going to rotate all the way to the right and then take it all the way to the left. If you chose to go weight free, just know that at the same movement, you're going to probably get a greater rotation out of this. So allow that rotation to happen. Really allow those obliques to get that max contraction. We're going to go 3 rounds. We're going to go a 40, 30, and a 20, just because we can. It's Saturday, and we are in it to win it. So we're going to start with that 40-second. Shoulders come down and back. Weight it out. Let's rotate. Exhale as you rotate. Inhale through midline. Exhale as you rotate. Shoulders stay down and back. I might need to adjust the weight on this next set. Exhale. So pick a weight that you can hang on to, right? Not feeling any stress in the shoulder, not feeling anything in the neck. You should just really feel added benefit to that max rotation. Keeping those hips nice and steady, nice and stable. Inhaling and exhaling. Exhale. Just a reminder, the more oxygen you can get out of the belly, the tighter that wrap is. There it is, first round, 40 seconds. Check, 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 check. I'm gonna grab my 8-pound. Protecting my shoulders. So, we're doing the same thing. We're gonna go a 30-second round this time. So adjust accordingly. Find that comfortable, challenging yet comfortable stance, and we're in it to win it. Shoulders down and back. Exhale. If you can, see if you can get all the air out before you hit that side rotation. So I have a mini sweat lodge going on. I was like, I turned the fan on, but it's facing. Last one, the opposite direction. So between this set, I'm probably gonna need to adjust that fan, folks. All right, we're gonna go one last round, 20 seconds, all in. So if you need to go weight free, go weight free. If you can deepen that stance, deepen that stance. Just remember, knee over ankle, drive that weight down. I'm gonna set the timer, a mere 20 seconds. It will fly by, we're in it. Let's bring it. Exhale and exhale. Good. Breathing, breathing. I promise we're giving the legs a total break on the next series. Let me check the mirror just in case. Yes, I promise. We're going to warm the core up a little bit more fully now that we have some nice rotational muscles warmed up. There it is. Hydrate if you need. Grab your mat and meet me on it. Like I said, I'm going to turn the fan into a rotation here, just so I can make sure you guys can see me on the mat. All right, I'm going to turn this so we can move a bit. Okay. So our first series, which I love, are roll up and roll down. It's a great way to kind of do the opposite experience of what we did in those inchworms, right? So my legs are fully lengthened, and I'm going to tuck my chin to my chest. So as I come down, I'm fully lengthened. I'm going to sweep my hands over my head, tucking my chin to my chest. I'm going to come to a seated position, trying to get the back nice and flat. I'm then going to tuck my hands behind my head, lengthening through my spine. I'm going to deconstruct with the pelvic tilt all the way down, lengthen those hands, and rinse and repeat. That is exercise 1. Then we're going to go ahead and get some heavy lifting done, which is our scissor work. So what that looks like is we're going to focus on the inner thigh muscle that helps support our hips. We're going to take a scissor open, then you're just going to take a little walk, scissor to center, open to scissor. We're going to go 50s and 40s on those, so adjust your time accordingly, listen to your body. Try to keep the small of the back on the floor when we're doing those scissors, so if you need to bring your hands underneath your hips or your glutes to keep the back lengthened, totally your call, your body, your workout. We're going to start with those roll-ups though in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sweep, tuck chin to chest, come all the way up. Lengthen through the spine, deconstruct. See if you can take some time on that. Try not to let the body just drop down, right? Lengthen, tuck. Hollow out that upper abdominal wall. Hup, tuck, deconstruct, lengthen, sweep, reach, tuck, lengthen, chin to chest, up, reach, elbows back, nice and tall on that torso. Nice. Clock is going, I promise. Stretching out the back of the legs, torso lengthened. Last one like this. Hup. And let it go. Shake it out. We're going into the scissors. So a nice opening through the inner thigh, then drop and drop. This is going to be a 40-second set. Setting that timer Let's go ahead, bring those legs up. Open, and drop, flex. If you're cradling your head, just make sure you're not pulling through the back of the neck. It's just literally a resting spot. Last one. Let it go. Shake it out. When you move those hips, maybe feeling that in your hip flexors, right along the front of the thighs. Totally normal. And growth opportunity. All right, so let's lengthen those legs. We're going back to the 50 seconds, roll-ups, and let's hit it. Take the full stretch. Tuck. It's dropped. Clock is on. Last one. Up. Elbows back. Deconstruct. And lengthen. Shake it out. We're going back to scissor. So once again, shoulders down and back. If you need to cradle the head, cradle the head. Otherwise, legs fully lengthened. Clock is going on. 40 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Open. Drop. Drop, open. Once again, focus on the small of the back here. Belly button down and back. If you notice the belly starts to tunnel, lift those hands and reset. Hollow out the upper belly. You're under 10 seconds, kids. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Let's go ahead and shake that off. Let's sway those hips right to left, right to left. We're going to do that one more time because we can. 50s and 40s, taking that overhead sweep. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up. Hands nice and high. Deconstruct. Lengthen. Hands up. Elbows back. Deconstruct. Up. 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 Make sure you're breathing. Last one. There it is. Rest. All right, last round, scissors. Scissors, scissors. So, legs go fully lengthened, overhead. We're in it to win it. Drop, drop, drop. We're going to go into some hip abduction work after this. So we're going to work the opposite muscle segments. What we're doing, we're working on the abduction muscles, inner thigh. Whoop. Might be feeling it about now. So we're going to focus on the lateral side of the body to balance out those legs, the butte, the hip. which, as I said last week, there are get-up muscles, folks. Last one, hop, drop. Bring those knees, let them sway right to left, shake it off. If you need to hydrate, this is a great time to do that. And then we're gonna move into our next series. I'm gonna go ahead and explain the next series because it's kind of important for y'all to know what's going on next. So we're gonna be doing side hip abduction lifts, raises. It's a yummy one. And then we're gonna be going into rainbows, and then we are gonna be going into a side reach, and working a little bit more on our rotational muscles. So what this looks like, exercise 1, you're gonna be in a kneeling position. Well, it's not kneeling. You're resting on your side. You're gonna press your hips up. As you press your hips up, make sure you have this nice solid left side. Your right knee is gonna come up into you're gonna open that knee up, contracting through your booty. You're gonna come back to neutral and lower. You're gonna raise, open, center, and drop. We're gonna go 50 seconds right and left. Exercise 2. We're gonna be coming into that upright position here. From this upright position, the leg is gonna go full rainbow. You're gonna tap the front. You're gonna rotate all the way to the back. You're gonna come all the way up. You're gonna rotate all the way to the front. What tends to happen is as that hip gets tired, the move becomes smaller, totally fine. Just make sure there's no momentum in it. We don't wanna be flinging the body. So make sure that even if you start at a smaller or a lower lift, I'm a happy woman. Just make sure that, once again, there's no momentum. We don't wanna injure anything. So last move, we're gonna be in a full extension here along the lateral side of your right body. You're gonna contract all the way up to the right side of the body and back into that lengthened position. This is gonna be our 30-second round. So we're gonna start with that hip abduction. We're gonna go into the rainbows, and then we're gonna go into our pulls. 50, 40, 30s. We'll probably get through 2 rounds on either side. So hopefully you're rested a little bit, hydrated most definitely. Let's go ahead and find that sideline position. We're going into our hip abduction. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press it up. Open, center, drop. Up, open, center, drop. Exhale as you press up. Nice. Up, open, center, drop. Up. Nice and controlled. If this lift on the press is too much, just know you can stay home and do a clamshell, right? So nice and easy. This is just adding a little bit more challenge to a traditional clamshell. So that's why we like it. Press, up, down, drop, up. Make sure that core is nice and engaged. I don't even know if I said that right. Up. There it is. Let it go. I'm gonna always say, take that nice little rotation. It relaxes the hips in between. We're going into those rainbows. So it's gonna be 40-second set. When you come up, make sure that left side of the body is completely rooted, anchored, solid, stable. We're gonna take that right leg and move from front to back in that rainbow position. Are we ready? Let's go. Take it front and back. If you need the hand up, take the hand up, whatever is your choice. I like to make sure, it's my body. I like to touch to make sure that I'm focusing on that movement. Making sure the belly is in. Little movements here, little rainbows. Breathing, breathing. See if you can tap from front to back. Really the goal here. Tap all the way front, tap all the way back. Good. Left side is nice and steady and stable. Belly button is back. Last one. Good. Go ahead and sit back because that's going to feel really good as you rest. We're going to be going into that side reach to side contraction, making sure that as you bring that knee towards that elbow, you're contracting through the right side of the body. This is going to be a 30-second set. So let's go ahead and at least find that nice solid position. You're going to reach with that right side, lengthening the right side of the body, and let's go ahead and pull and reach and pull. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Make sure the belly button is still back towards the spine. Protecting the small of the back, even as you're reaching. We have a couple more, I promise. I always say it's just around the river bend. There it is. And sit back. Round one done. We're going to the other side. So we're going to be starting with that hip abduction press. So pressing up, taking that clamshell movement, and coming right back down. Making sure that, again, that core is fully engaged. Give you a couple seconds. If you need to hydrate, hydrate. When in doubt, hydrate more. We're going to press up in 5, 4, 3, 2, press. Open, center, drop, up, open. Good, nice and controlled here. No throwing, no momentum. You want nice press up. And you're probably feeling this a little bit more because we've already warmed up that right side. So that hip that's pressing you up is nice and warm, I should say. I was going to say tired, but let's not say that. Let's not use that word. Press up, open, center, and drop. I'm sliding. I'm schwitzing. Up, open, center, and drop. Up, open, center. Good. Exhale, up, open, center. Press it up. Well, there it is. I knew it was close because I was feeling it. Let it go. Let's sway those hips. Drop it. Because that just feels good, right? All right, guess what's next? We're going rainbows. So, again, because your right side of the body is already warm, really focus on the left side doing its isolation work. So, we're going 40 seconds. We're going to press up, get that right side nice and anchored. We're in it to win it in 5, 4, 3, 2, rainbows and butterflies. Front and back. Belly in, belly in. We have ballet in the lineup today. We've got cardio DJ. We've got all sorts of good stuff. So hopefully you're just getting warmed up with me. Maybe take a little pause, hop into another class or two. What a schedule, huh? What a lineup BreakOut has created. So play, 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 play. If you've got the time, they've got the schedule. Inhaling, exhaling. Look, there it is already. Time flies. Sit back this time. Sit into that bum. As I say, wiggle it just a little bit. That just feels good. All right, now we're going into the full extension to full contraction, reaching with that left side. We're going to press up. It's only 30 seconds. And let me find my 30-second clock if I can. We're going 30, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach and pull. Full reach. Contract. Get that length. And reach. Exhale as you bring the knee to the elbow. Inhale as you lengthen. Rejuvenate that body with that breath. Last time, pull and let it go. Nice. We know what this all looks like. We're going back through this one last time. Time flies when we're having fun. All right, so we are going to go 50 seconds starting with that sideline hip press. We're going to start with that left side down. And we're going to press up in 3, 2, 1. Press, open, center, and drop. Press, open, center, exhale up. Home stretch, I promise. Inhaling, exhaling, up, open. Clock is ringing in 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Let's sway those hips. As promised. Oh yeah, we're feeling it, right? It's Good, good. Get the heavy lifting done early in the day. All right, we're going rainbows. Rainbows and butterflies, a mere 40 seconds. Left side is gonna be nice and stable, pressing up through that palm. Right leg is going front and back, and front and back. Once again, if you need to lower that range of motion, keep that range of motion lower. Just limit momentum. We don't want any momentum in that lift. Let the booty do the work here. Inhaling and exhaling. You're probably feeling it, because I know I am. Breathing, breathing. Belly button back, back. Try to keep that hip over the knee. That lightens that load too. I promise, on that left side. There it is. Sit on back. We're going to take that extension to contraction through the right side of the body. Only 30 seconds between you and the next side. Last time through it in 3, 2, let's reach and contract and reach. Once again, try to control that move. Don't let momentum sweep you off center here. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Max extension, max contraction. Reach. After this, we're going belly, belly only, which will give our butte a bit of a break. There it is, before our last round. All right, last time, last side, last set of reps. We're going right into hip press, hip abduction, 50 seconds. We're in it, let's press. Exhale, up, open, center, up, open, center. Once again, if this is too tiring at this point of the game, I'm happy if you just keep moving with clamshells. So make sure you modify according to your level here. We all have days where our body just feels different. And like I said, with all the classes we're offering, I'm sure some of us are double dipping from day to day. Up and press. Up and up. Open. Arm stretch, I promise. There it is. Good. Sit on back. Let's sway it out. Sway right to left. Try to get those knees down if you can. Belly button back towards the spine. Woo! Feeling it. All right, here we go. Last round of rainbows. So once again, no momentum, right? That's what's going to be really, really important on this. 40 seconds, because everything starts to want to assist. We call it muscle recruiting. All the body will swing into motion here. Let's keep it nice and steady. Ready? Let's go. Front and back. Front, back. Make sure the belly is in. Hip over knee on the right side. Nice big cleansing breaths. Again, no momentum. Last one, back and front and sit. We're going 30 seconds. We're going into our reach to a pull in 5, 4. Lengthen the left side of the body. Let's get it. Let's pull and reach. Contract. There it is. Sit. Hydrate. Do you. You do you. I'm going to hydrate. And then we're going to go into a bit of a belly. This one you're gonna want a free weight. I'm gonna stick with my 8. I may have a 10 near me just in case, but I think I'm gonna start with an 8. We're gonna do a 50-second weighted sit-up, and that's just making sure that as you roll down, we're doing the same idea that we warmed up with, which is that roll up to a roll down, constructing and deconstructing the spine, protecting the length and the mobility of that back. And then we're gonna be doing a weighted pass. We've done this before. It's kind of like a boat pose, but we're gonna be passing a weight underneath the knee. And if you're going, what is this woman talking about? Let me show you. So we're gonna start weighted sit-up. Hands on the outside of the weight, nice and easy. You're gonna deconstruct the spine. You can take the weight, you don't wanna take it all the way overhead, but you can take it out for sure. Bring it back to chest, take it all the way up. So whatever your comfort is, but make sure that it's weighted and something that you can, again, press up and take overhead without injuring your shoulder. That's numero uno, okay? Then we're gonna go weighted pass. So my weight, I'm gonna hinge back. I'm gonna find my core engaged. I'm gonna pass that weight underneath my knee from side to side. We're gonna go 40s on the weighted sit-up, and we're only gonna go 30s on the weighted press, the pass. So make sure you protect, because we've already warmed up the hip flexors. You may be already feeling a little tired. Honor your body, and if you need to drop the weight, go weightless. This is body weight good, yummy factor. So we're starting with that weighted sit-up. So find yourself in a lying position, knees about hip width apart, maintaining that integrity. Grab your weight of your choice. Let's go ahead and begin. Bring that weight to chest. Come all the way up. Lengthen through the spine. Exhale as you come up. Full lengthen. Deconstruct. Exhale up. Because that just feels good. Good, good. I'm going to take that weight overhead now just for a little challenge. It allows me to get a nice stretch. Use the lats a little bit. And that just feels good underneath the shoulders. I like it. Clock is on, I promise. Try not to smack the back down, which is something I just realized I did. Really focus on that deconstruction and construction. There it is. Round 1 is done of weighted sit-up. Check your weight. Make sure it's a weight that you feel comfortable working with. We're going to go into that weighted pass. Make sure the length is on the spine, belly button is back. We're going to pass in. Oh, that's the wrong clock. Sorry, kids. I want you to go longer than what you need. 3, 2, 1. Pass, pass, pass. Lengthen through the spine. Shoulders back, back, back. Good. I have a weighted ball at home. It's a little 8-pounder. I like doing it with that as well. It's got a nice grip to it. It works on my forearm muscles a little differently, challenging the body. Multiple movements, multiple muscle groups. There it is, let it go. So if you're feeling it in your hip flexor, feel free to roll on over. And you're gonna press the hips into the mat, bring those elbows below the shoulders, and just lengthen. Make sure the belly button is back, but stretching out the front of the body feels really good about now. We're gonna do that again. We're gonna do one more round of this, and then I'm probably gonna do a booty burnout with you on the last set that I have. So let's get this in really quick. We're gonna go 50s, 40s, and then we will go, I lied, we're going 40s, 30s, and then we're gonna move on to the last round of butt work. So we're going weighted sit-up. Adjust your weight if you want. Let's hit it. Take it overhead. Bring it center and up. Weight in the heels. Lengthen through the spine from high to low. Remember that pelvic tilt. Protect the small of the back. Up. Over. Lengthen. Deconstruct. Inhaling and exhaling. Remember to breathe. This is it. And up. Last one. There it is. Lengthen. let it go. Quickly, let's transition into that 30-second weighted pass. We are going in 5, 4, 3, 2. I'm going lighter weight. Pass, pass. Try to keep those knees up, belly button back to support the spine. Keeping that back safe. And lengthen, lengthen, drive. Breathing, breathing. Whoop, whoop. Clock is on, I promise. You've got 3, 2, 1. Let it go. All right, we're going to move quickly into the last set. I usually try to keep these classes about 45 minutes of isolated work because it's a lot. It's big muscle groups. And we get tired, right? All right, so we're going to go into a prone line. We're going to lay on our bellies. We're going to do a heel lift. Those heels are together. My knees are open, so I have an external rotation on my hip. My feet are together. I'm going to lift my heels directly towards the ceiling. Once again, this is no momentum. If you start getting momentum on this, I promise you're going to injure your small of your back. We want to make sure the belly button, even though we're lying on our bellies, the belly button is still pressed back towards that spine. That's going to allow the length. It's going to allow you greater height on those heels coming up as well. That's going to be our exercise 1. Exercise 2, we are going into bottoms up. We haven't done this, of course, in a while because we haven't been together, but we're going to go single leg out and in, up and over, alternating sides. That's exercise 2. So first exercise, we're lying on our bellies. Our heels are going to come together. My feet, my knees are rotated out, external rotation. You can keep your body or the torso down, or you can press up a little bit, your comfort. The goal is to get as much of the thigh off the mat as you can. Through contracting, guess what? The glute max. So we're going to lift through the heels in that movement. Exercise 2, if you have weights on the side or you want to just move to the outside of your mat, you want to keep that leg nice and straight. Let the booty do the work all the way up and over. We're going to alternate. We're going to go 50s and 40s on both of these, and then we're just going to stretch it out. We'll get 3 rounds in though, because it's really important to get 3 rounds to balance that body again. We just did a huge core round. So we're going to start with that 50-second set, starting with those heels together. Knees are rotated out, and we are going to press up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift, lift. Now, in this, the entire booty, glute maximus is doing the lift. So exhale up. Try to get as much of the quad up off that mat. Breathe. Focus on the glute. And lift. Lift. I got my sweat on today. Up. And up. And up. I guess Todd could let me know if there's comments. I'm always open to feedback. If there's an exercise that you love, make sure you share it in our comments. Make sure we can include it in a regular rotation. If there's something that you'd like to know about in terms of glute health, glute strength, hip mobility, all that good stuff, let me know. Last one, let it go. Let's lengthen those legs. I need to shift down a little bit. We are going 40 seconds on this next round, isolating each leg. One leg goes up and out, then the other side individually. We're in it 3, 2, 1. Take it all the way up and all the way in. Once again, keeping the length on that leg. If you find yourself bending, that's ineffective. So really focus on the length of the leg. Even if you choose to go without a weight on this one, I'm a happy girl. Proud of you for moving with me. It'll probably be about a 50-minute class by the time we're done here. Inhaling and exhaling, breathing, breathing. Nice, big, cleansing breaths. Focus on the length of that leg. Last one, there it is. If you need to hit back, press back to child's pose, drop those knees wide, drop the torso through, stretching through the hips and the glutes. I like my thumbs up, it opens up through my shoulders. Inhaling, exhale, let's press forward. Round 2, we're going 50 seconds of those heel lifts. Let's lift it, contract, and lift. Exhale up. Check the belly. Mid-set, up and up. Check your pulse. We have one more round of this, so if you need to pause, honor your body. We are nearing the last 10 seconds on this isolated move. Up, up. You've got 4, you've got 3, you've got 2, you've got 1. Let it go. Moving down. I guess I moved too far. Sorry. We're going 40 seconds in 3, 2, 1. Up and overs. Bottoms up. And lengthen through that leg. Lengthen, lengthen. Let the glute do the work. Belly button back. Back. This is upper booty. You should probably be feeling this. Right about the top of the glute. Right here, right? Top of the morning to ya. It's awake. It's awake. Inhaling and exhaling. Clock is on, I promise. There it is. Let's go. Balance that body out. Last one. There it is. All right, last round. Heel lifts. If you need to stretch, honor your stretch. Otherwise, we're going to move right into it in 3, 2, 1. Up, up. Get it while the hot. The heat is on. Where muscles are warm. Exhale up and press. Bring those heels together. Drive it up, up. Picture that booty working. Up, up. Check the belly, make sure it's supporting the spine. You are down to your last 10 seconds. See if you can get a couple more in here. Nice and effective, no momentum. You've got 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Last time, isolating each leg, 40 seconds, and then we stretch it all out, I promise. Winner, winner, chicken dinner in 3, 2, 1. Up and over. And neutral. Exhale. Challenge yourself. Exhale. And if the full leg at this point is too much, bend that knee and just take a nice little lift and do like a mini donkey kick. See if you can move. 40 seconds. Home stretch. Belly button back, back. Nice big breaths here. Last one each side. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Press back, child's pose. Belly button back. Bring those knees nice and wide. And just drop the torso. Stretch the body through the center line here. Drop the head. Drop those hips, most importantly. Try to drop that tailbone down. Lengthening through the small of the back. Inhaling, exhaling, we are going to stretch it out. You guys did fantastic today. Way to hang with me. Way to challenge yourself. This is tough work, man. Inhale. As you exhale, gently roll up. Press on forward. Let's go ahead and come into that front lunge, staggered stance lunge. So right leg comes forward. Knee is over the ankle, pressing the hips forward. Lengthening through the back leg if you can. Inhaling. The more we can drop those hips forward, you get a nice stretch on the front of that left quad, right into that hip. Inhale. As you exhale, lengthen the right leg, dropping the hips back, hinging back. Oh yeah, I feel it. Try to keep the hips nice and neutral. So notice if one hip rides out, try to keep them nice and balanced here, belly button back. Torso supported by the hands, lengthening through the spine. Try not to round too much back yet. Inhale. As we exhale, we're going into half pigeon. Pigeon. So bend that right knee. As you bend the right knee forward, you're gonna lengthen again. Try to keep the length on that left leg and drop that torso forward. This is stretching out the piriformis, that glute muscles that we work so in such an isolated manner. So this is a great stretch to come to, especially at the end of the day too, when your body's already warm. Yeah, it just feels good, some of us. Inhale. Exhale. Guess what? 2 sides to every body. We're gonna go to that left side. So walk the torso up a little bit. Press back. Let's bring that left leg forward. Left leg. Knee over the ankle. Drop that hip forward. Stretching into the right front of the hip flex. The right hip flexor. Inhaling and exhaling. Belly button is still back. I still have a clock on, which means class is not done. I'm not done with you. Belly button back. Inhale. As you exhale, we're going to lengthen that left leg, hinging all the way back. Once again, trying to keep those hips nice and balanced. So make sure the belly button is back, allowing the length through the hamstring of that left leg. This just feels good. I got a little sweaty on today. Hope you guys did too. Inhale. As you exhale, we're going to press forward into that half pigeon. We're going to bend that left knee. We're going to bring the leg underneath us, and you're going to bring that right hip down towards the mat. As you do, rest the torso over that left leg, yeah? Feel that stretch in that BootyBelly, because that just feels good. Woo! Inhale. I know we're going to have a bit of a pause between this class, a few minutes actually, between this class and the ballet. So make sure you hydrate, make sure you rest. Again, always a joy to be able to teach a class like this. Love it, love doing it, love when you all participate. Again, open to feedback, comments, suggestions. We're here for you. So enjoy the rest of your day. Peace and blessings. Peace out. Happy Sabado. Thanks, guys.